I'm Martinez. My name is Itzell. It's Favorites Friday, episode 18 of our anime series. And today's anime is Ouran High School Host Club. So I believe it's still on Netflix. I love this anime. I know I say that a lot because, they're my favorite. Okay. So, this has to do obviously in a high school, and the main character Haruhi Fujioka, she gets into this fancy private school, um but nobody knows um that she's actually um a girl because she has really short shaggy hair. She dresses kind of frumpy, in boy clothes. They're supposed to wear uniforms, but they're very expensive. So she didn't have money for one, and they're okay with letting her wear whatever she wears. So, she's looking for a quiet place to study, and she stumbles upon this room that she thinks is empty, but it's not. It's the home of the host club, and she accidentally breaks an 18. I don't know if it's 18,000 or 18 million, but it's Japanese money. I think it's won. So yeah, she is indebted to them. She owes them the money for the base. And they're like, oh yeah, you can work for us to pay it off. So that's how she starts working from the host club. But she's basically runs around doing all their errands, whatever they need done. If they need something from the store, whatever. That's what she's doing. Eventually she gets promoted to host. And I don't know how much she makes then, but still, it's significant, her debt. The leader of the host club, the president, is Tamaki Suo, and right underneath him, the one that coordinates everything, that keeps finances, all of that, is Kyoka Utadori. And then we have twins, Hikaru and Karu. Hitachi, the Hitachi twins as they call them, and then Honey Senpai, who is Hanenizuka, but his first name is Mitsukuni, but nobody calls him that. Everyone calls him Honey. And his cousin that's always with him is Mori, but it's short for his last name, but his name is Takashi Morinozuka, but everyone calls him Mori. So, yeah. And everyone has their persona. Tamaki is kind of Prince Charming. The twins, it's a weird twin fetish thing where the twins are into each other and girls eat that up. Kind of gross. And Mori is just the tall, handsome, silent type, and then Honey is so cutesy and sweet, and people love that, real childlike. As for Kyoka, he kind of stays away from that, but some girls like the nerdy, smart type. So yeah, there's an area for everybody. I'm not sure where Haruhi fits in that situation, because Haruhi's really smart, but Haruhi is kind of awkward and charming and endearing. So yeah, and everybody is really wealthy and comes from money, so seeing somebody that's poor, in comparison, it shines new light and gives you a different view on things from what they're used to dealing with. The mentalities are very, very different. So yeah, in the first episode they end up realizing that Haruhi is actually a girl, not a boy, but she'd have to be ousted from the club if they knew, and they don't want her, because they all like her in some kind of way, they don't want her to get all this attention from men if they found out. So Haruhi's still pretending to be a boy, even though she's a girl. Um, and like I understand not wanting to wear the outfits the girls wear and like, not feeling comfortable with that, because they end up buying her an outfit and they just get her boy one and she just sticks with it. Because like the girl one is very much like what you see like if you ever watched Heart of Dixie, like when they dress up and they look like Southern belles and like the way they dress all frilly and stuff, like that's what it reminds me of, like an old fashioned Southern belle. Nothing wrong with that. It's just that's not her cup of tea. Um, but yeah, so it's very interesting. And Haruhi just has her dad. Her mom passed away. Um, and like she's like just navigating this world, like these friends, and trying to like live in her world and exist in their world and kind of blend everything together and still like make sure she can like study, get her work done, and continue her schooling while spending time with them. And at first it's like really exhausting and draining, but I think she not only gets used to it, but she becomes friends with all of them and understands them better. And the twins absolutely love the fact that she can tell them apart because they're identical, and nobody can tell them apart. Like everyone always struggles, they can always fool people, and they get like some type of way. um they're like a little annoyed but a little happy that they can't fool her. Like she knows which twin is Hikaru and which twin is Karu, and like Karu to me always seems more like sensible, like understanding more, and like Hikaru is more brutish, more like easy to anger, more like expressive in that way that Karu isn't. So there's that. Like he's expressive, but like still doesn't know why he feels some type of way. If you understand what I'm saying. But overall, it's such a fun anime, and you get to see like everyone grow in their own way. Um, because of Haruhi, I think like they understand themselves more in a way that I guess they didn't know that they needed to. And you get to see different sides, and like with this I like that you see like someone's persona on the inside. It can be so different from what they're going through on the inside. Like Tamaki, he's so cheerful, so happy, so bubbly, so optimistic, but he's hiding like this really sad part of himself where he's an affair child, and the family that he's living with, like his family, they took him in, like, and took him away from his mother because they needed an heir, because like the legitimate wife couldn't have a son. So it's like he's like forced onto them, and he misses being in France with his mother. And yeah, like she's like forced to be like a maid, and he's living this life and doing what he's supposed to do in the hopes of like reuniting with his mom one day. And it's like really really sad. And then there's Kyoka, where he's I think the third son, and like his brothers already accomplished so much, they're like doing so well, whatever. So his father treats him like you're nothing compared to your brothers. They already achieved all these goals before you did. Mind you, he's significantly younger than they are, because they're like maybe 20s or 30s, and he's still a teenager. So that's unfair. But I like that because his father was like that, he secretly bought his family's company back. The company that his father told him he was not good enough for, he would never have, never be his. He bought it back. Like he made enough money with the host club and all this stuff, so he bought it back. He gave it to his dad and basically said, I don't want it. Like, anonymously, but his dad knew it was him because he used his initials. Okay, just KO. Um, And maybe he did that on purpose so to figure it out. So his dad was kind of like, I can't believe you just did that. But also secretly proud. So yeah, I like seeing that. And then both like Kyoka's father and Tamaki's father seem to both want Haruhi for their sons. Like they can see her potential. They can see I can't remember if she wants to be a lawyer or a doctor. Like she wants like some like professional career. I can't remember which one it was. But they see her potential. They see that she would be good for either one of them. Um, and yeah, like she would ground Tamaki, and with Kyoka, like there's like they're like powerhouses in their own right. So either way, she would do really well with either one of them. But I'm pretty sure she ends up with Tamaki. Like their chemistry is just pretty much insane. Um, Haruhi's dad's interesting because he's a cross dresser. He likes to dress up like a woman. Uh, he does like I don't know if it's drag. I don't think so. I think it's just like he just likes dressing up like a woman. Like some people say that is still drag, but he doesn't look like over the top. He just looks like a really pretty woman. But most of the time, I mean, sometimes he dresses like a guy, but most of the time he dresses up like a woman. And his wife had no problem with it. She just embraced it, and I'm like, that's awesome to love somebody, and even if they're eccentric. Um, yeah, so it has so much going on in the story, but that's about the gist of it, and I don't want to give away too much. Um, but it's a really great show, and everyone like develops really well into themselves, and there are other like side characters and little stories here and there, but from the main characters, that's what I like most about the show. And I love like how close knit like the host club actually is. Like it feels like a found family, and I absolutely love that because for a lot of people that's what it is. Like you find your family outside of what you were born into, and it means a lot. And yeah, it just seems like they will have like this lasting bond, and it all started from Tamaki wanting to do something fun, and he roped Kyoka into it because I guess their fathers were like business partners or something. Like their family had some kind of connection to each other, so that's how they met. And he just dragged everybody else into it, and yeah, I love that. He just wanted to enjoy his youth, and it turned into such a beautiful thing that so many people can enjoy, and then they got this amazing friendship out of it. So let me know what you think. If you watch the Ouran Host Club, if you like it, I personally I love it. So thank you for spending time with me. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to send positive thoughts to my Zoe, who will be having surgery today. Hopefully it all goes well and they still do it, and we don't have to cancel like last time or reschedule essentially. But yeah, thank you. Bye.